Hey y'all, hey, I had to get my stuff set up. Like I always say, this is new for me. I hope y'all can hear me. Trying to get situated on this. All right, I don't know what you guys can see or cannot see. I'm trying to get my laptop just right so I can see my so that I'll be able to see all of my comments and what have you. How's everybody doing on this? Hello, everybody. Oh, we got a little crew going on in here this morning. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here already, I'm Mrs. G, and I am definitely your favorite auntie. So welcome, Honey Dip. Welcome, Cams. Good morning. Greetings. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little under the weather. But, I think I ate something I wasn't supposed to eat yesterday, and it's not really agreeing with me. So, and then I'm going solo. I don't have my crew with me like I normally would have. Oh, hey, Star Boom. I don't have my normal crew with me, but I think they're tuning in, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I just want to come in today. I said, you know what? I actually took off today because I was feeling a little under the weather. But even before that, I already knew I wasn't going to go to work today because I need a break. Work can be very stressful. Oh, Honey Dip says I'm definitely her favorite auntie. Awesome. And you're definitely my niece, my favorite niece, Nita May, who is probably working today. I think she's probably working today. I don't know. Hello, Vivelia, Francis' daughter, Blue Warrior. Do I remember you? Your name looks your icon, your picture, looks familiar. I don't know. I can't quite. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel, Princess daughter. Yes, Kansas. I need a little self-care. I do. Today I need it because I've been doing some of everything, trying to doing all kind of stuff. And y'all know how work can drain you so much. Work can just drain, so. Yeah, it can be draining. Oh, my baby says, I say my baby. He's Star Boom, in case you guys don't know. He's the smarty pants that usually comes on with me on my normal car chit chats and do videos. He's Little J, and he's actually at work, so he says he's got to get back to work. So I just appreciate him popping in to say, hey. Hi, Dub Honey. Hello, my dear. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad that you guys joined me. But as I was saying today, I'm not 100% my old super chipper feeling self like I normally am. But I just had a little time off today, and I figured that I would just pop in for maybe an hour and, just see who was doing what for the holiday, and just to say hello and try to get used to doing this live stream stuff, because y'all know I had some real issues over the past trying to do live streams, and they didn't quite turn out just right, but hopefully this one will do all right. Oh, thank you, girl. Your hair's so cute. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining, and make sure you guys hit that like button. And, hit that like button, and, just make sure you guys are peeping in on me. And so let me tell y'all this. I'm actually getting ready to do a video. I actually started on this video. I did some content the other day, and, honey, listen, when I say honey, honey dub honey, or is it honey? I'm not specifically speaking to you. I just say honey. That's like an old Southern term. Y'all know how it is in front of the South. Well, I did this, some content where I was like, where are my subs at? Where my subs at? You know what I'm saying? I started out pretty good, and then it's, kind of slowed to a crawl, it seems like, you know what I'm saying? Slowed down a little bit. And, I felt a little some kind of way. But, yeah, I did a video. I did some clips, honey. I'm like, where my subs at? So I will probably be uploading that that it's just a really short video. I just want because I'm like, where my subs at? You know what I mean? I don't know if any of you have already reached that 1,000 sub count or not, but it is not easy. Now, some people say it's real easy. Some people do different stuff and they get the subs. And hey, hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for those who have. I am not mad at you. But it's been a little tough for me in the last couple of last month. It seems like stuff changed or something with YouTube. I don't know if any of you guys noticed something changed or not, but something seemed like it changed. Thank you, Cam. That's right, guys. I appreciate it. Give this stuff a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. But yeah, it seemed like something changed. I know a lot of stuff been going on with YouTube lately, and they got all kind of changes going on. And I don't know, but some of it I'm with it, and some of it I'm not with some of this stuff. And like you said, Cams, YouTube is can be tough. It ain't. I know I made this video from the jump. I was just going by what, it was just like everybody's entitled to their opinion. This was just my take on it based on what some of the other YouTube gurus at the time, some were saying that it was on easy mode. And I was basically saying what so many other YouTubers were saying that have already made it. They were saying that YouTube was on easy mode. And I guess compared to maybe how it was some of the things in the past, it may have been on easy mode, but And if anybody have ever heard of Dante London, Dante London, I dubbed him the YouTube king. He was the reigning king for a while. And I would watch all of his videos, and he was like really upbeat, him and his fiance. I think they're married now. But Dante London was like very, very fast paced, and he had a lot of personality. And basically, he said the way he, started, he had been on YouTube for a while. So it's not like it was his first rodeo. He'd been on YouTube for a while. And he came up with a strategy. And what he was doing, he was just basically going live. Not going live. He was just doing content where he was not editing anything. He was just like, shoot the footage and put it out there. Yeah, that's right. It's subjective, subjective to your own opinion. It's like what you think, what I'm saying? I was just doing based on what, so many were saying. And he blew up. So, yeah, he blew up. And he was saying it was on easy mode. And the way he did it, baby, he just shot and, he did shoot and post. And he talked about things on his job and stuff like that. And he just got a lot of views. He blew up, what I'm saying? He just really excelled in the YouTube game, and I was giving him props. And hey, I ain't mad with the young man. You know what I'm saying? I really like to see young people coming in. Yes, Cams. I love Dante. You know what I'm saying? He was thriving, and then his video counts dropped. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. Now, this subject to opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of you saw the video where he was interviewed by at the time, his wifey, but at the time they weren't married. I think they're married now. They may be legitly married now. And she did like an interview of him, and some kind of way, child, she went to ask him questions about his baby mama. And I don't think that sat too good with his viewers. You know what I'm saying? They felt like she was putting baby mama on display, and just saying things. Even though Dante was very careful in his wording, he didn't say anything really negative about her, which I can appreciate. You know what I'm saying? He did good. He didn't say nothing. He didn't talk down on her or anything. He told some areas where he had messed up, things that he didn't do as a father, you know what I'm saying? And as a, cause I think at the time she was pregnant, and some things, he was very ambitious. Yeah, he was using trending titles and whatnot. And, but then, I think that video was what really brought him down a little bit, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that might have been what kind of caused his views to drop, because people felt like he shouldn't allow his girlfriend his current girlfriend, who's now, I think they're married now, to have, put him on the spot, the baby mama on the spot like she did, you know what I'm saying? And say things. They were saying like, well, she was just jealous and just all kind of stuff. Y'all get a chance to go back and watch that video, where she did an interview. If she haven't already taken it down, I don't know. But I think that would cause his views to drop. And then, like you said, he started being very repetitious, he was saying the same old stuff, sort of like. But now it seems like he's trying to get back in the groove of things. You know, he's gotten him a job, and he's kind of coming back down to reality to know that, you know, YouTube ain't gonna always, you know, you're not gonna always be on a high. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some views. You might be, you know, like I said, the reigning king, and then you're gonna drop, you know. And I just hate how, you know, I hate his fall was so, you know, that he plummeted quick, you know what I'm saying? Especially he had to put all his eggs in one basket thinking that, you know, that YouTube was going to sustain him and get him an apartment and truck, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. But yeah, that video really did. Yeah, it rubbed his fans the wrong way. And, but baby mama, like you said, baby mama did help him grow his channel because, you know, that was a hot topic. And, so I don't know how that's going, but, yeah, I kind of, you know, I gave him his props, you know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from him. And then the other big time YouTube creator that blew up was what's her name? Y'all hit me think. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The young lady, she did DoorDash. Yeah. She was another one that blew up. I wouldn't even say it's overnight because, like I say, we don't know how long these folk were doing what they had to do to get where they were. You know what I'm saying? They may have been on the platform for a while and trying different stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I can't judge them, but DoorDash, she blew up, and I would oftentimes reference her to as being, you know, like excelling on YouTube out here in these YouTube streets. So yeah, y'all you know, put your comments in. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, the way old buddy Dante handled that situation. I see Cams, am I saying your name correctly? It's Cams, that's your channel name. I don't know if that's your, you know, your name that you want to, you know, your actual name that you want to use. I'm Gina. I always say Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, but my name is Gina. So, you know, in case you didn't know, I'm Gina. But so everybody call me Mrs. G, you know. The favorite auntie, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he rubbed people the wrong way. And DoorDash, you know, she was on the top for a good while, and then they kind of, you know how people do you. They'll hype you up, they'll build you up, and then child, the first little thing you do that they don't agree with, they'll let you know. They'll shoot you down. So they shot her down too. But you know, just different things. So it just depends on what you're trying to, you know, accomplish, and you got to stay grounded. Yeah, honey, he does seem to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is going through. Yeah, you're right. He going through that little bit of identity crisis. You know, that's why I said you don't need to get on. I don't think at first he was trying to be like anybody else. He was different. He really was different. But like now he's trying to figure out which pocket to fit in, you know what I'm saying, to please the fans and to stay true to himself too. Yeah. Honey Dip, Nita Mae, you didn't know anything about these YouTubers? Come on now. I guess because I'm a YouTuber. I'm always looking at stuff, trying to, you know what I'm saying, this to try to build my repertoire of things, so you know how other creators are doing and what all they're doing. Cam says DoorDash led people to believe it was her first channel. Okay, and then when you researched her, you found out that she had another channel. And that helped her to leverage the current one. Well, you know, these people be doing little shady stuff now, you know. But you know what I always say, baby, what's done in the dark, what did it do? Y'all know, but done in the dark, gonna be brought to the light. Oh, speaking of done in the dark, y'all, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't touch on this subject, but I'm going to touch on it anyway. Because I'm the auntie, you know, the auntie who can say what you want to say, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think about this trial, this Diddy trial here? Now, some folks saying he going to get off. He already been acquitted of the main things that he was on trial for. And absolutely. And so now, you know, some of the lesser charges, as they say, you know, he got off on some of those. And that RICO charge, they say he got off of that one. But you know, you're right. Some people saying he's going to be, you know, just get time served, you know what I'm saying? He might be on house arrest or whatever. But what y'all think about that? Because, you know, he been doing some dirt for a long time. And you just think about all these people who he got these videos on. And I know they were sweating their boots, honey. I know they were scared. I even think about, I did a video too, not too long ago, honey, on on the pastor, Bishop T.D. Jakes, him stepping down and everything, you know. I don't rejoice in that because I hate to see, yeah, it's a lot of drama. It's a lot of drama. I hate to see, especially men and women who are supposed to be uplifting, you know, the biblical principles and, you know, saying that they're leading people to how to live a righteous life. And then you see, you know what I'm saying, then their name come up and they, you know, they riding dirty, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see that. So I'm not rejoicing in that. I know they say he had a heart attack while he was preaching on stage. I did see that video, but I didn't know what was going on with him. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, that's sad. Yeah, so he might get time served. I don't know. He might just, you know, be get on house arrest. He might. So I don't know. We're gonna see how that turn out. But I just certainly hope that for all the people that he has caused damage to, allegedly, let me say that, allegedly caused harm to, or, you know, unalived or whatever he did, allegedly. I certainly hope that he won't just get off scot-free. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, you might get off scot-free in this world, in man's eyes, but honey, let me tell you, there's always a price to pay. So I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, that's enough of that. So yeah, what y'all doing for the 4th of July? You know, it's coming up. I got on my 4th of July shirt, y'all. I got on my shirt. That's what I was trying to point to in my thumbnail, but it didn't get the whole picture in there. So, but yeah, I didn't get the whole picture in there. So y'all, y'all make sure y'all like this video, man. Listen, I'm trying to get this Uncle Al, as I call him, the algorithm, to start pushing my videos out a little bit more. And y'all know how it is. You guys know out here in these YouTube streets, honey. It's I won't say dog eat dog world, but it's tough sometimes. It can be a little tough. Yep. Yeah, I know Casey. Is it Casey? Yeah, she worked because she spilled the beans on some stuff. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. So we'll see. But yeah, it is what it is. Anybody going to be putting anything on the grill Friday? I know I got to start prepping. Even though I don't really feel up to it, I got to start prepping my food. Yeah, I got to start prepping my food. Trying to, we got a lot of meats, but with me, I like to have more than enough because I like for my family to come over and, you know, just hang out. So I don't know who all gonna come and whatever, but, you know, we got some ribs, we're gonna have some burgers, some sausage, you know, the usual hot dogs, you know, the usual meats that you like to grill. We're gonna have that. And we're going to have some sides, of course. I know we're going to have our baked beans, probably some potato salad. I don't know about no mac and cheese. I don't really feel up to doing that. I might do some mac and cheese. I might buy some mac and cheese by Stouffer's and then doctor it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know how we put our own little splash on that little Old Bay and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do that. Sometimes you buy it in the store. It don't be just right. And you have to fix it up. So honey says she won't be grilling, but you may be going out of town to visit family. Now that's what we've been doing a lot of. We've been going out of town because, you know, we don't be want to cook. I don't be want to get out. They be too hot. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but it's hot. It's hot in Georgia, Southwest Georgia. It's hot. It is. It's pretty warm here, but it's pleasant today so far. It's not too bad right now, but I know it's gonna get hotter. Yep, it's going to get a little warmer. But, yeah, so, and I can only imagine what the supermarkets look like now. I bet Walmart and Publix and all those stores, they probably jam-packed. I know they packed. I don't know who are going to be up in there, but if you guys haven't already done your shopping, then, yeah, you got to get on in there. Yeah, honey, honey dipped. We gonna get up in there today too. We gonna go and get up in there. Might be gonna be a little later on, but yeah, we trying to get something swinging, get that grill swinging, honey, so we can have a nice little get together. Yep. I said your place just in case. Oh, really? He's got an event going on tomorrow? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Well, I guess that only makes sense. It's the fourth, and you need to try to get all the business you can get. He actually has a food truck, y'all. Her uncle that she's talking about, he has a food truck. And I got a little clip of when we had a celebration here in the city where he was at his food truck, and we were eating those good old sausage, fully loaded. Man, it was good too. So I got a lot of things on my plate that I want to do some footage on, but some videos on. But you know how it is. Y'all tell me, listen, I got a question for you guys. For those of you who are actual content creators. So I know that's like, Honey, if you're still here. And I don't know if Cam's still here or not. If any of the other people that are watching who have not chimed in. What are some of the hardest, what are your struggles with trying to come up with new content? I just wonder sometimes, like, is it that, because there's so much you can talk about, but what's the struggle? Do you like have problems just like putting it into making your vision come to life on camera? Or if you're like me, I have so many ideas all the time. I'm like, I have a bunch of ideas, but trying to bring them to life is like, it's hard, because what I'll do is I will start on a video and then I put it on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? I'll start it and then I'll be like, no, I ain't gonna do that one now. Or I come up with another idea and then I put the other one on the back burner. So yeah, I do that a lot. So honey, if you're still on, what are some of your struggles? Like, I know you do a lot of shorts. I see where you do a lot of shorts. So I'm just wondering, is that something who struggles with this? I struggle like really hard sometimes trying to just execute, because I got a lot of ideas. And then they say if you have so much and it's like a little different on each, like if you have different ideas on different stuff, then they say it's better to start another channel. I'm trying to move this light out of my face, y'all. They say it's better to try to start another channel. I don't know how true that is or how true that ain't, but that's what they say. It's good to start a second channel so that your audience won't get confused. Oh, she's back. Awesome. You got back just in time to hear my question, I guess. You do? Yeah. You don't like the editing? Well, you know what? The editing part, I'm pretty sure looks like you might have been using CapCut. I think that's what a lot of people use. Even though, girl, I've been hearing some stuff about CapCut. The only thing about CapCut is new updates. And you know what? They're being honest. They're telling us that they basically have the rights to all of our material, all of our images, all of our footage, whatever. They have the rights to it. So basically they're saying they can use it at will. And we agree to it. When we say yes, we're going to agree to that. We're agreeing to their terms and conditions. And, people talking about, if you on TikTok, baby, you doing the same thing. It's the same thing. And the thing about it is they just being honest. If you really want to know the truth of it, the matter, pretty much any software that you upload or use for the most part, any type of anything, any apps, all this stuff, they may not be upfront like CapCut is and tell you that, that they're going to use your stuff at will if they want to. And you ain't nothing you can do about it if you decide to use their particular product. But a lot of them doing the same thing. They just don't say it straight out. Or if you read the tiny little bitty tiny print. Hello, spouse wife. Good morning. Thank you for joining. I'm just talking about this CapCut. I don't know if you're using CapCut or not, but they got some updates and they're just saying how basically, they can use your footage and whatever at will. And basically you don't have any say so on it. And I'm like, well, listen, if you're on TikTok, it's the same thing because I think it's ByteDance. It's the ones who own TikTok as well as CapCut. So if you're on TikTok, it's the same thing. So people, no need of fussing. Okay, she's spouse wife said she used iMovie. And that's, of course, that's with your Apple products, right? I mean, iPhone and stuff. I don't have iPhone. I use the Windows PC, and of course, I'm an Android girl living in the Android world. But yeah, it's whatever software or app you're using for the most part, baby. They can use your stuff, your images, your footage, your whatever, pretty much like they want to. The only thing is, like I said, with CapCut, they just being honest and they just telling you up front, when a lot of them probably won't tell you up front. There's no such thing as privacy, you know what I'm saying? That we've been lied to a long time, but honey, ain't been no privacy for a long time. And if you were watching any of these conspiracy movies and things like that, they've been saying it in the movies. Hollywood been telling us for the longest, ain't no privacy, baby. Ain't no privacy. You just have to try to protect yourself as best as you can, of course, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no privacy, honey. Child, it ain't none. But I think I'm going to continue to use CapCut. I saw there's some, I've been looking at some different alternatives to CapCut, but I like CapCut. And I mean, I'm used to it. And hey, I've been using it. If they're going to use my stuff, baby, they got plenty enough already now they can use. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to worry about it. Yep. So if you're just coming on, please remember to hit that like button. Thank you, ladies, for reminding the newcomers to hit that like button and comment, and if you haven't already, if you've been watching enough of my footage, my videos on my channel, I would certainly appreciate it if you peeped over in there. And if you like what you see, subscribe, honey. I got to find my subscribers. I'm still looking for them. Where they at? Anybody see my subscribers anywhere? Yep. Now, guys, listen. Y'all might be wondering, like, what's all that stuff I see behind her? Let me tell y'all something. You ain't gonna believe this. Now, honey dip, you may believe it. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need something free. Starting night, especially starting night, you don't need nothing complicated like that DaVinci Resolved and all them, some complicated, and it's a really hard learning. Oh my God, some of those things are hard to learn. I've gotten used to CapCut. But anyway, y'all, if y'all look behind me, y'all see these paintings behind me. Guess what? I did that. Now, let me tell you, it was like, I don't know how many years ago it had been now, probably about 3 years ago. I felt like, for some reason, you know what? I just feel like I can do this. And to me, it was an outlet because, sometimes you go through stuff, you know what I'm saying, mentally or whatever, you just need an outlet. So YouTube for me really is an outlet. Now, honestly, it is just like an outlet, you know what I'm saying? She popped out a whole article. Yes. So anywho, I picked up me a paintbrush, or I went about my material and stuff. I was like, you know what, I think I can do this. And one day I was just sitting down, I was like, feeling some type of way. I was like, I was going to start. And so I did. I just started painting some stuff. Now this right here, this picture, this one is not my first one, but it's one of my first ones. I don't know if y'all can see it good, but yeah, child, I did that right there. I did that right there now. So it was like, I had no idea that I could do any of that. And Honey Dip will tell you. And yeah, the mountain one. Oh, this is definitely one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Y'all see this? This is one of my favorites right here because it's like, ooh wee. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Y'all see the colors and stuff in there? Y'all see that? Child, I did that. I said, God, you something else. I didn't even know I had that little hidden talent in there. I just picked up the paintbrush and started doing it. I did that now. Now, this one right here, y'all. This one here is my husband's favorite. Let me see. And if you can see the fire there, he asked me, because I named all of my paintings. And this one was called I think I named it the Man in the Fire. It's like an angelic being in the fire. I don't know if y'all know the story about the 3 Hebrew boys that got tossed in the fiery furnace. And there was a 4th man in the fire. So to me, this is like somebody in the fire. I don't know if y'all can see, but it looked like an angel. It looked like a man in the fire or something. I don't know. Can y'all see it? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this one is like one of my favorite ones. This is my husband's favorite one. Can y'all see that there? I don't know if you can see the color real good. But yeah, so, and I had never done the little canoe and stuff. I had to figure out how to do that canoe. I did that canoe, child. I did it. So I was very pleased with that. I was surprised, that I had that in me to do. And this one, the big boy, right here. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Yes. And I must say, now I did this one right here. I did see something similar to this online. And here's the funny part. Y'all see the little nose and the face. This is like a cliff, right? But somebody was looking at it. One of them was looking at it, and they was like, that looks like a person's face. So I didn't even realize that until after it was done. It was like, ooh, that does look like somebody's face. But yeah. So I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of what I be doing. Well, I haven't done it in a while. It's been a minute since I did anything, and I got to get back to it. I said maybe I'll start. See, this was another one. Y'all see, I be doing a little something. But I said I got to get back to it. I might do like a video or two of me actually doing some painting, time lapse or something. I don't know yet. Thank y'all so much. Yes, honey. It was like, man, where you hiding this hidden talent all the time? I don't know. I'm telling you, I didn't know I had it in me either. I didn't even know. But I didn't even know I could do this. To be honest with you, being on YouTube, child, please. I was an introvert, semi-introverted, because I used to be really, really, really quiet in high school. And then, school, I was just quiet. I wouldn't talk. I didn't do that much talking. But I guess y'all said, now look at her running her mouth now. Yeah, I can talk now a little bit. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, Nita Mae Honey Dip said the term would be omnivert. You know what? These young folks, they be knowing all this stuff. I don't know all these fancy words, but yeah, omnivert. So yeah, I was kind of in between there. I mean, I can be a real people person and then I can just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I can do good all by myself. I don't mind being by myself sometimes, which is rare. Like today, surprisingly. And the only reason why I'm having this little time today is because I'm not working. And the hubby is away doing his business. He's away. He has a lawn service, so he's away doing that. And so it's quiet in the house. I was like, you know what, girl, you better get on there and get you a live right quick before he come home with all that fuss, smelling like grass. But yeah, so yeah. But it's amazing. It's amazing what's in us sometimes, and we don't even realize the potential. So I would just encourage you guys, anybody watching, anybody, you don't know what untapped potential is in you sometimes, until you put in that situation. You might think that you can't do it. And I can say this about Honey, as in Honey Dub. Oops, I hit my camera. I remember some of her very, very first shorts, some of her first videos. And she just was like, I don't know what to do. Basically, I'm going through this really rough time. I don't know what is my purpose. Like, I don't know. I'm going through this. I don't know. And she was like super, like her confidence was not, at a level that it is now. And it's like I watched her blossom. And I'm like, I was so proud of her. I am so proud of when I do see how she has just blossomed, from when she first started out. And I think we all have blossomed, some, but she really stood out to me, and she was really like touched my heart. And I was like, this young lady, going through some things, dealt with some things, and she has just persevered. She has not given up, and I can see growth. So honey, if you're still there, just know, Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, I am in your corner, honey. And you just keep doing it, Keep doing what you're doing. And like I always say, try to improve a little bit on every video. And that's with anybody. You want to do something a little different on every video. Oh, thank you, spouse wife. I love it. I love it. So you guys are just awesome. This whole experience is, it's just, I love connecting with, the people that I have. I love my community. Oh, thank you, honey. You're amazing too, honey. You are. It just feels good to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be a part of something good. There's so much bad stuff happening all the time. And we see the negative all the time, right? All the time. And it's just good to see something positive and to be doing something positive. I like to try to encourage people. If y'all think I'm an encourager, y'all give me a thumbs up. Y'all tell me in the comments. If those of you who've been watching my channel, if you guys think that I'm an encourager, y'all just tell me. I need encouragement sometime. I be feeling a little down sometime, but I say, I just look to the hills. I said, Lord, you're gonna strengthen me, and He does every time. I go through stuff too, and but I always come out on top because I'm victorious, and it ain't because of me. It ain't because of me. I'm victorious. Oh no, this stupid thing telling me my battery low. I gotta try to plug this battery up. Child, what was I thinking? I ain't even. Lord have mercy. I don't believe I didn't even plug this thing up. And I hate to move my stuff and make a mess and knock stuff over. And y'all be like, ooh, she done knocked everything down. And I will do it. I will knock stuff over. So I believe I just better be still for a few more minutes. I'm gonna try to get to an hour worth. I'm gonna try to make it to an hour. Oh, yay. Thank you. Oh, thank you. A sweet spirit. It feels like hey, baby, it's the Holy Ghost. You better believe it, honey. It's the Holy Spirit. Yes, yes. I give Him the praise. Well, I give Jesus Christ the praise. I praise Him, and I thank God for the Holy Spirit, because, honey, without the Holy Spirit, child, child, y'all don't want to see the old me. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. Well, yeah, the old me when it's temperamental. Well, is that the right word? Temperate. I guess that's the word. I wasn't patient as I am now. My words weren't always kind. They still ain't always kind. But I'm saying, yes, there's been some changes. There's been some changes, some good changes. And we're still growing. We're all still growing. So, yeah, honey, I appreciate that, honey. I really appreciate you, spouse, wife, sweet spirit. I thank you so much for that. I try, baby. I try. Oh, honey says my encouragement pushes you. There are times when I feel like I can't. Did I read a comment? Oh, that touches my heart. Yes. And that's because that's what I like to do. I've been around a lot of young folk. I say a lot of young folk, but I really enjoy interacting with young people. I mean, people of all ages, but I'm just saying, because they need mentorship. They need somebody to speak life into their situations. You know what I'm saying? They need that. And when I see somebody who is trying to do something to better themselves, or if I see potential, you know what I'm saying? I see that potential in folk, like I want to encourage them, because I know what it's like to, maybe not to get encouraged or to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, you see other people. Oh, thank you guys for the love. I appreciate the love. Oh my God, y'all so sweet. I know what it's like to be like feeling left out, so to speak, or like unheard, like the quiet one in the room where nobody pays any attention to you. And then when you say something, they're like, oh, okay, so she know a little so, or for people to be talking over you all the time. And then when you really step in and put your 2 cents in, and then like, oh, okay, I know you had that in you. Like, that's because you don't never listen. Or like, But anyway, not in the prideful manner, but I just like to encourage folks. So that's what I try to do, encourage people. And yeah, y'all just showing me so much love. I love it. I love it. I don't know how much longer my computer gonna last here, because it's telling me my battery is almost gone, and I'm trying to look for the cord without knocking anything over. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with not knocking stuff over, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Where is the cord at? Where is the cord at? There's the bottom of it. Okay, so let's see. Can I get this plug here without making a hot mess over here? I don't think I'm going to make it, y'all, because I'm going to have to. Let me see. I might can. Y'all don't laugh at me if y'all hear it. If everything fall down, don't laugh. Let me see here. Oh, I think I got it. I think I can. Yay! I did it. Woohoo! I got baby girl back. I got Black Beauty plugged back in. Let me see. I think I do. Did I just close out my screen? I believe I did. There we go. All right, so we got power again, guys. I got my power back in. I was at 20%. So y'all know how quick these battery lives go down. But yep. So for my viewers are still here, I appreciate you. So Dub Honey, do you have any Do you have any, what do you call it? Like when you go out and do, what you call it? You know what I'm trying to say. I can't. When you go out and like do DoorDash or the runs, any gig work today. Oh, Honey Spot says, I'm a Southern Georgia girl. Yes. I'm in Southern Georgia. And if you was a gambler, right, right. Yep. Yes. I would bet money you are too. Oh, you right, baby. You right. I try, I try. So, oh, you definitely have a sweet spirit. Your favorite auntie is a great name for you. You know what? Even with my children, they're not kids, they're not babies anymore. But the mamas a lot of time they be the one then the mamas let them get Bible more than the daddy would. So anytime they get in something, they be like, oh, please don't tell. They don't want me to tell daddy, you know what I'm saying? Because daddy don't play, you know what I'm saying? Them men, they be a little more tougher. So I was always like the favorite one. And then with the kids and like just like with my other my niece, it's like I'm always the bubbling with my other nephews, they're older. But they always basically would say I'm the favorite auntie because, I'm like, I be trying to keep it fun and keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know when to put my foot down when I need to, but I would always try to have fun with them and do fun stuff. So I was the favorite auntie. So I said, you know what, Mrs. G, I know what, the favorite auntie. So that's how that came about. Yep. Yes, gig work. That's it. You got any gig work today? Or you just gonna chill and relax for the rest of the holiday time? With me, I just got to get up from here after a while and try to start prepping my meats and stuff. Try to clean my carpet a little bit, do what I got to do. I don't feel like it, but just being on here with you all, it made me feel better. I feel a little better now. I still got a weird feeling in my stomach, but I feels better. It's just good to sometimes you just have to talk things through and you feel a little bit better. But yeah, child. I was looking for Miss Paula. Miss Paula, I wonder did she have a I hope I didn't jump on while she was on too. But I don't be going to class because I know Miss Paula used to be up in here if she didn't already have a live. Miss Paula been doing some what she call the dishwashing chronicles. I said, well, I ain't washing no dishes, but at least I can come and sit down here and get in front of this camera and talk a little bit and show y'all my paintings that I've been working on. Yeah, I need some Alka-Seltzer. Yeah. You don't plan on doing anything. Maybe Saturday. Yeah, that's right. Do it for content, Bring them along. Let's do a ride along. Yeah. And for some of y'all, some more good content. If anybody working on the grill, y'all can go live with you on the grill while you hook with my hook. I don't know. He might let me do a little, but I doubt it. But you know what, y'all? He surprised me the other day. Because normally he don't like to be on. He's on TikTok. But he normally don't like to do no videos. Because whenever I try to video, he's like, one day, Child, we was in his favorite spot. And Honey Dip, Nita Mae, his favorite spot, right? Girl, we were down there at Harbor Freight. And I said, baby, can I just, I didn't say baby. I said, babe, can I just get a shot of you looking at stuff in here for some B-roll? He was like, yeah. I was like, what? I was shocked. I thought he was going to be like, nah, girl, I ain't in the mood for that. But when he said yes, I could actually, zoom in, do like a little B-roll for him. I was like, what? So I was surprised. So he coming along. Now. He coming along. So y'all might get a chance to meet the husband one day. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? You sprinkle a little bit here and there. And, you have to, what they say, stroke the flame or whatever you call it. But yeah. Yeah. What he say? Yay. So I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see how that turned out, whether or not he let me do it or not. But he might. How long it been now, y'all? 47 minutes. Child, I ain't an hour yet. See, that's why I need my crew with me. They'll be having more stuff to talk about. And they'll keep me busy, keep me talking and whatnot. Remind me next time. Remind me like y'all can really remind me. make sure you get you something to drink before you sit down in front of the doggone camera. Cause child, your mouth be dry. It be dry, and I need something to drink right now. And y'all know I ain't finna get up with all this stuff already in my lap. I got so much stuff here now. I got my little got my laptop right here. Y'all can see my laptop. Y'all can see it. And all this other stuff here, just everything, child. Got a little mouse. Y'all see my little sleek mouse? I like this little mouse, but just be careful with them because they will cause you to have tunnel corporal, whatever you call it. But yeah, I like my little mouse. I had to tape it up because the back of it, I lost the back. I lost the back to it, but it's my little mouse. I like it. Yeah, honey. Slowly but surely. So we gonna see how he what he say about it. I don't know. I ain't gonna get my hopes up too high, but I'm still gonna be in expectation that maybe he'll let me do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he will. Maybe he'll let me do it. We gonna find out. Let me see here what's going on over here. Yep. So yeah, y'all, I'm trying to do a little this, trying to do a little that. But here you go. Oh, thank you, baby. I need that good cup of water, spouse wife. I definitely need it. Yes. I need me a good cup of water. Does that look like some milk? I could use some. She needs some milk. I could use something, honey. My throat is so dry. Okay, so honey, you've gone live on TikTok? I have gone live on TikTok, and I have something to drink. Well, yeah, if you've gone live on TikTok, if you've done TikTok, honey, then going live shouldn't be nothing for you. You know, people have gotten so used to, I say they got TikTok on the brain, TikTok mentality, because a lot of folks who watch TikTok, they don't be want to watch no long form videos because they're so used to, like, I want the instant gratification. They don't be want to watch no long form video. Child, like, they don't be want to watch no live form video. They be want to hurry up and entertain me real quick. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else, but I don't want all that. I just want some quick, fast, and in the hair. That's what they be doing. But yeah, honey. So yeah, milk's good for the stomach too. I have to get used to drinking milk on the regular. Only time I really drink milk per se is in my cereal, because when I haven't had milk in a while, it will kind of make my stomach. You know how that. Like, I don't think I'm lactose intolerant, but it does feel a little weird sometimes on my stomach when I just drink like a glass of milk. But I can eat it in my cereal. It don't bother me because it's, of course, smaller amounts. But yeah. Oh, have y'all heard? Do y'all know whether or not going live? Okay, so I had an issue trying to go live with my laptop before. I ain't quite figured it out how to do that. So I've been just using my phone, right? So I know I had a conversation with somebody, and we were talking about how many lives it actually takes to not live, how many subscribers it takes to oh, see, here she is. She's just talking about how going live. Spouse wife, I believe I will go live today. What? That's what's up. Make sure you, honey, yes, good, because I definitely want to support you. I just got 200 subs this week. Wow, yes, celebrate good time. Y'all know I can't say. Celebrate good time. Yes, girl, celebrate 200 subs. And plus you just washed your hair and it looks good. Oh, wow, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Congratulations. Yes, you should definitely go live. Will that be your first live spouse wife? Oh, probably not. You probably done it before. But I was saying, like, I've seen different people say you have to have 500 subs, which we know that's not true, because you can have 50 subscribers and still go live. Now, I heard somebody say that you only need 50 to go live using your mobile. But you don't have to have any lives to go. I mean, dang, why I keep saying live? You don't have to have that many subscribers to go live on your laptop or desktop. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I saw that somewhere. Y'all research it now and see. But they say you don't need but 50 to go live using your mobile phone. So if you got 50 subs, baby, ain't no excuse. You can use your mobile. And then, like I say, I hear that you can, you don't need that many at all to go live using your laptop or desktop or Mac, whatever, your desktop. So I don't know how true that is, but I saw it somewhere. Yep. Yep. So you can definitely do that. So, but I got to figure out how to use this desktop to go live. I don't know. Okay, so Spouse Swap, you said you've been live a few times. Okay, so how did it go? How did your first live go? Tell me about your first live, because my first live was it didn't go too good. Well, I won't say. Well, I had some visual problems. I couldn't. I was trying to use my laptop, and it was not. You couldn't see us, but we figured it out. Oh, it said you're at 50, but it still won't let me. Really? All right. So you've been trying it from your mobile, or to try to do it from your mobile phone? With 50? Yeah, I read that it's 50 subscribers to go live. That's what I read too. And then I heard another one of the one of the YouTube guys who's like been on YouTube forever. Well, my shirt's kind of big. I haven't had this shirt a long time. It's kind of, y'all, I lost a little weight, and my shirt and stuff, they don't got a little big, but it's all good. I'd rather for the shirt to get bigger, feel too big than me be too big for the shirt. Y'all know what I'm saying? But yeah, I heard one of the YouTube experts say that you need 50 to go live on your mobile phone, and that you didn't necessarily have to have that many to go live using your desktop. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. That's just what I heard. You hear all kind of stuff, child. I don't know. Go on, get slim, girl. You know what? We got to get out and walk. That's my thing. If I could get back to walking like we used to, I would love to. It's just so hot, and then my schedule is, I work in the mornings and don't get off until in the evenings, like 4 or 5, and it's hot at that time. And then by that time, then you got to cook dinner, you got to do all this stuff. You don't feel like it. So if I could be disciplined like so many other people and get up real early and walk, but I know that ain't gonna happen. Or go to the gym. I already know that ain't gonna happen, so I ain't even tell that lie. I ain't even fake the funk on that, because that ain't happening. I will not be getting up at 5 o'clock trying to go and do no gym and none of that stuff. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Nope, that ain't happening. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate everybody coming in. Honey, it said 55 minutes, so I got a few more minutes before making it a full hour. And for all of my ride or dies that's been hanging in here with me, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what, honey, we got a stationary bike now, and for some reason that bike used to hurt my bottom. I just get on that thing and tear my butt up. That thing will be. I get off of it, I be feeling like that seat. I need a better seat. You know what I'm saying? When you got a lot of junk in your trunk. I ain't say I got a lot of junk, but I had too much junk in my trunk, and it did not work. That bike did not work too good. Hi, 60 and Sophie, 60 and Sophie, 60 plus. Hello, good morning. We just all over the place, honey. If you came in, you probably heard me talking about too much junk in your trunk, honey. I'm talking about how we were trying to get this stationary. Honey was telling me she had a stationary bike, and I was saying we got one too. And I started out using it pretty good. Sophie. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Hey, Sophie. Thanks for coming in, darling. See, I like that. Play on words. I love it. I tried this stationary bike for a little while, and but after I was using it for so long, I would that thing started hurting my behind back then. I just couldn't keep it up. So I ain't gonna even lie. I just said So unless I can get me a better seat for it or something. But yeah, it's sitting where it's sitting, baby. And I ain't doing nothing but sitting where it's sitting. So yeah. But that's what's up. But definitely I need to like I said, I've lost some weight. But I need to make myself start by being active and walking more. And then another thing, a good thing is if you can lift some weights. You don't have to be heavy weights. When I was younger, my husband and me, we used to be gym rats. And believe it or not, honey, I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to have a little, my arm, I look a little flabby, not child, but the arm used to look good, honey, and my legs and shoulders and stuff, because we used to, lift weights and work out and stuff back in my day, we used to do that. And I kind of wished I had kept it up, continue to do it. And I had started bike, but you know how it is. You know how you fall off the wagon. And I fell off the wagon again. But I got to try to start bike. Because as you get older, if you're not as active, you need to at least incorporate some weight training because you will lose muscle tone. And yeah, I've been losing a little muscle tone just sitting around the house. You know what I'm saying? You'll do but sit around the house and eat. Go from a little office area I work in to the kitchen to the bathroom. That's pretty much all the exercise I had been getting. And that's pretty much it. Yep, one day at a time. So is this just a Southern girl thing, or it might not even be a Southern girl thing? Y'all might not even like doing it. I don't know. But one of the things I used to like to do for exercise, and I still do, I like to get out in my yard. And with the push more, even though my husband has, like I said, he has a lawn care business and he has several of the zero turn. He don't let me get on them zero turn too much. He talking about he got to be out there and show me how to do it. I got on it a couple of times, but I'm not good at that coordination. So I don't know. I be trying to go forward and turn it. I said, give me one of them old fashioned kind with the steering wheel, and then I can work that. But I get out there on that. I use the push more, and I get out there in the yard, child, and just push. That's good exercise, and it's therapeutic to me. I like doing that. Some people like washing dishes. I don't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Sometimes I will wash dishes and it's therapeutic, but I would rather get out of my yard when the gnats and the mosquitoes ain't bad, that is, because mosquitoes and gnats are ridiculous this year. And we had that cold freeze. We had snow, and we don't have no snow in Southwest Georgia like that. We normally don't, but we had snow this year. And child, we thought we were gonna kill off all them insects. Child, no. Child, them insects came back with a vengeance. And the ants, don't say nothing about them ants. Don't say nothing about them ants. So who's little Sophie? It must be your dog, your pup, that you walk every day. And yeah, that's good. If you can get out and walk your dogs, or that's a good thing. If you can get out and do that, we got some dogs too, but child, they got a mind of their own. They be trying to drag, and I ain't got time to be getting dragged. They're pits, and we used to walk them a lot, but they you probably can hear them barking now. Yeah, them bugs came back with a vengeance. Really? So little Sophie is your sidekick, and you lost 30 pounds? Girl, you deserve a celebration for that. I mean, come on now. You deserve some hearts and boom, boom, boom for that. 30 pounds, that is awesome. 30 pounds, man, that's like, ooh, that's a lot of weight to lose. People look at it like, child, please, 30 pounds. 30 pounds is a lot. Let me tell y'all. I went out to the car because late last night with my husband, we like to get like different fruit. He loved watermelon. So when we came home last night, we had other bags. So we left the watermelon in the trunk of the car, right? And I was like, let me get this thing out this car because it's finna get hot. So I brought it in the house. I don't know how much that watermelon weighed, but I want to say at least about 10, 11 pounds. I don't know. I'm guesstimating. Child, I came up them steps with that extra 10 pounds. However much that watermelon was. I said, what? I said, you mean to tell me I was lugging around this extra weight like this, and you can tell it. I could barely go up that step. Go up them steps with that extra weight. So 30 pounds is a lot. Because them 10 or 12 pounds of that watermelon felt like, I don't know what, it was heavy. So, honey, congratulations, honey, for 30 pounds. That is a lot. That's something to be proud of. Yes, that is something to be proud of. And I don't know how much I lost, but I've lost a decent amount. I can see it. Especially you see it in your clothes. You know what I'm saying? You see it in your clothes. And then I go back and look at some of my older videos, and I look at my face. And I be like, wow. You can see it. You can see a difference in, when you, from your older videos. Do y'all ever go back and look at your old videos? Do you ever go back and look at your old videos, Sophie and Housewife and Honey? Did y'all ever go back and look at some of your first posts and you like, ooh, wow, I've come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence has gotten better. Maybe your face looks different. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You have grown, I'm sure. Yes. It is definitely cringe worthy. You look at like, ooh, yeah. I cringed too. I was like, what? Did I do that right there? I got some shorts called Very Superstitious. I think those were the little shorts I started out. I started out with just like doing like a character of this older lady. She would be on the phone talking to Geraldine. And that was like my first first few that I did. They were shorts. Because back then shorts were shorts. Under a minute. Nowadays, shorts went up to 3 minutes. If it's under 3 minutes, then it's considered short. When it used to be a minute, you know what I'm saying? Child, them folks say, you gonna do at least 3 minutes to get to be considered a video. Cause them shorts, it's hard to get anywhere on shorts. You got to have like 10 million views for shorts to even count within 90 days. Or for the first tier, I think you have to have 3 million views. For that first tier, you have to have the 500 subs. And I think it's 3 million views on shorts to get monetized on that first tier. But if you want to get monetized using shorts, the real AdSense monetization, you got to have that 1,000 watch hours. And then you got to have 10 million views on shorts. Like 10 million, baby, for short views. And then it's got to be done within 90 days. So unless you just post videos like shorts like 3 or 4 times a day and you're doing it every day, and you know what I'm saying, it's hard to reach that monetization threshold with shorts. So I do a short every now and then. It will get you some additional subs, so I noticed that. It depends on what the short's about. So because I had a short that actually got me, I think, like over 30,000 views. And I said, now, why couldn't it be on a long form? You know what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't it be a long form to get that type of views? You know what I mean? So I don't really focus much at all. Yeah, exactly. Spouse wife, you definitely get way more views on shorts. Yeah. Sophie, you're at, I'm happy to have the 250. Yeah, 250. Exactly. I remember when I first got my first 200, I was so excited. I think I did like a post on it. Girl, I was like, what? I was so happy. I remember when it was like $199. I was like, I'm at $199. And then I think the next, when it came around a few days later, it was at $205. I was like, what? So girl, I had to do a celebration, hit them 200 points, 200 short, 200 subs. So it's every little bit helps. I'm telling you, every little bit helps. And I can say anybody that YouTube is not a sprint. It is not a sprint. It is definitely a marathon. And I can go, if I could refer to a biblical principle, the race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to him who endureth until the end. And yeah, out here in these YouTube streets, baby, you got to endure. You got to endure. So everybody don't have that YouTube mentality. I guess it depends on what you are trying to do. Like, what is your purpose? What is your goal for doing the YouTube channel? Is this because you want to, just an outlet? You doing it for fun? Like what? What is it? Hey, Cole and Jazzy, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm a party like it's my birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Awesome. What you gonna do for your birthday, girl? You this close to I said girl, I'm sorry. Cohen could be a male, I'm sorry. But what are you gonna do for your birthday? It's right around the 4th. I mean, oh my goodness, what you gonna do? You gonna throw some on the grill? What you gonna do for your birthday? Yes, you want to retire in 2026? Okay. Well, yeah, YouTube will keep you busy. It will now. It will. My shirt has a it's a flag in the shape of lips. So it's kind of in celebration for the 4th of July, I guess. But I've had this shirt forever. And you probably some of y'all probably have seen me with this shirt on. The one I did. I'm from Southwest Georgia and I live in the country and I had this shirt on right here. So yeah, It is some lips with a flag. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. That's what it is. So, birthday person, what are you going to do for your birthday? Zambu. What's in your shirt? Yeah, so that's what it is. So, the birthday person on Jazzy. Oh, okay. You from Korea? I don't want to botch it up where you're from. Okay. You don't know where from. This is the great old USA, baby. USA. USA. So, yeah, it's a flag with lips on it. Spouse Watch, you said one reason you started doing YouTube was with friends because I was lonely and the husband was. So, yeah, definitely. You can definitely connect with people. That's definitely a good thing. It's something to do. You have somebody to chit chat with and keeps you busy, keeps your mind occupied. You don't want to have a idle mind. They say an idle mind is the devil's playground or devil's workshop, one of them. I don't know. But idle mind, it's never good to just have an idle mind. You should always have something, in your mind. I don't mean, and because when you leave too much room in there, you got all kind of stuff that can be going on in your mind. You hear all kind of whispers in your ear and whatnot. So, Zambu? No, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dub, honey. I was just about to tell him, baby, no, thank you, honey. For that's what I'm talking about. I have to have my moderators, you know what I'm saying? Help a sister out. But, yeah. I definitely don't have no boyfriend, baby. I've been married for 35 years. And no. So that's the answer to that question. So... Oh, wow. You was depressed? Yeah. Well, that depression can creep up on you sometimes. Sometimes you can be feeling the type of way and you don't even understand why. I've definitely been in that state before where I've, felt where it was trying to creep up on me, that depression and oppression. So, yeah, that kind of stuff happens. All right now. Well, I don't know why everybody want to know my age, but I'm probably older than you are. I'm probably much older than you are. So, yeah. I don't know why you want to know my age, but honey, I am definitely older than you are, more than likely. I am. But yeah, it's, yeah. Yay. Well, we're right there together. Wow. Spouse wife, we're right there together, girl. Yes, we are. I am so happy. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. A long time. A long time. So tell me about you, Zamu. Tell me a little bit about you. Are you from, I know you said you're from, I don't know where you said you're from, but tell me about you. How old are you? And this channel is all about good vibes. It's all about positivity. We keeping it positive, and we talk about a few different things. But we keep it positive here. We keep it clean here. We keep it positive here. So, it's all about good vibes. We can vibe with you, but now, you go a little off in the left field. We're gonna have to put you in the timeout. I did. I made it over an hour. It is 1 minute and 11. Keep it grown here. That's right. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, guys. Y'all vibe with me for over an hour. I appreciate y'all. And I said, I really didn't know how long I was going to be on here because I started out feeling some type of way. I wasn't feeling the best, but you guys have made me feel so much better. Just chit chat with you all. I might do another live on Sunday. Who knows? It might even be tomorrow. Well, tomorrow or Saturday. We shall see. Sophie, was it Sophie or Spouse Wife? One of you guys said that you were gonna probably go on today. Well, make sure I have my notification on. So if I see you, and hopefully I will be in a spot where I can join you. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely, Sophie. You and little Sophie, y'all get on out there and walk little Sophie and go live, honey. Just walk and talk, baby. Just get your talking and walking video and go live. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised, honey. You get to talking, you don't know when to hush. But like me, you get to talking, don't know how to hush. My husband tell my girl, I ain't know you talk that, but I'm like, You ain't know? That's because you be talking all the time. You don't give me a chance to talk, so now I get a chance to talk. But yeah. So yeah. All right. I'll see. If I see you on Hotspots, if I see you on, I'll be there. Okay, y'all. So if you come on up there, spouse wise, you see Sophie and me, we gonna pop in on you now. So that'll be great if you can. We love to see you. All right, my good folks. I done made it for an hour, and I'm about to log this thing out. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Y'all make me feel so much better. And I hope you guys have a great 4th. I hope you guys really have a great 4th of July and do something fun and just enjoy yourself. Celebrate being off work because, honey, I had to today. I had to take off. I was tired, child. All right, ladies. And if there's a gent, I don't know. Love and kisses, guys. Thanks. And hopefully I'll see you guys back on my next live. Y'all have a great, fabulous 4th of July. Hey, 4th of July. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.